This is 4. And I didn't even get it. I was too busy uploading. Let me get the other one. The last one. Okay. Am I there? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. This is a shower. Okay, more about that. Jesus told me to roll up on churches dressed like Jesus. Make a list of all the large churches. Okay, this is for me. Have extra costumes in the car. The truck. I don't even want to think of why that would be. Okay, this was a conversation I had with Phyllis. But you know, when I'm having conversations with Phyllis, he'll just come out. And I tell him, oh, I got to document this. Because this is him. Okay, because I'm working his movement, the Jesus movement, he fixed my body. The loss of appetite is a symptom of the progression of my disease of cirrhosis. I had to I thought it was COVID. No. I still have that, but my liver is functioning great. It's as if I never had a problem. Okay? The urine, the gas, the flatulence is supposed to be rancid. And they were before I was healed. Now you can't even detect them. Seriously. I could lay people out. Ask Tim Williamson. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, I've knocked that boy out a time or two. Not intentional, trust me. Let me get a drink. Yeah, they don't stink either. I got light yellow urine and I don't have stinky gas. Thank God. But I think I still have scar tissue. Whatever. He bypassed it, I guess. I don't know. Well, where did I go? Because I'm working his movement, okay, he fixed my body. The loss of appetite was a progression of the disease. Okay. It was on this day Jesus told me that I am to roll up on churches. They have to listen to the message, but take up the tithe and offering first. And if they don't, it's bad. The curse falls in the church, the pastor gets sifted, which means you go to hell. When you die, the whole church goes to hell too. Because the pastor made the wrong decision to not let me speak and get out the message. I was in shock. Hopefully they will get a great blessing or a curse and damnation. Jesus wants me to do this and say his message. I guess this is it. No. I tell Jesus, man, I certainly don't want to mess anybody up. I need you, I'm talking to Jesus, I need you to make sure. As much as I hate what I'm getting, I have to say it. I have to do it. Even though I'm not sure, he still wants me to do it. Wants me to say it. And we have talks about this. We are one now, obviously. I'm having a hard time. I'm doubting it. I'm second guessing. I need to stop that. Like, made the mistake of talking to my husband who has no faith. And it's a root of fear. I'm still fighting it off. We're not supposed to be moved by what we hear and what we see if you're a real faith-walking, mountain-moving Christian, okay? Which I am. And quit filtering him, because that's what I'm doing. It's so preposterous sounding, kind of like when Jesus was telling me I'm rapturing. Remember that? I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. I wanted to, but it's too weird. I couldn't believe it. So it's something like that. And I need to get over it, because this is end times. And these rules apply to me as well, and that's scary. We are like stubborn children, especially if you're not in the Word. Don't tell me what to do or what I must do. Okay? Old Testament God has got other things to say about that. Buckle up, precious. Ultra everything, ultra truth. Don't believe me, don't care. You'll find out when you get there, when you get to hell, okay? Psalm 50 with commentary. Okay? So I didn't write out the psalm. I just wrote out the commentary. Let me get to 50 real quick. Good on time. Excuse me. There we go. All right, here we go. Psalm 50, the mighty one, God the Lord, speaks and summons the earth, from the rising of the sun to where it sits. From Zion, perfect in beauty, God shines forth. Okay? Here's the commentary. He is our creator, and he made us a beautiful place to live and move and have our being all the days of our life. Okay? That's heaven. Okay? That's where he wants to take us. But you have to be a holy Christian, and she's the only way. Okay? You got to do it or else you're not going. Sorry. You can't skim the spirit realm. Sorry. Now 53. Our God comes and will not be silent. A fire devours before him, and around him a tempest rages. He summons the heavens above and the earth that he may judge his people. Let me turn the page. Where'd you go? Okay, so here's the commentary to that. But when people forget God, it said pick up the Bible, okay? And don't do this every day, the Bible. Every day. You will stray from truth. Why did churches ever think that making money, using it, and hiding behind the title of the church, causing people... Why did they think it was okay? Causing people to participate in your money schemes. You didn't know it, but you strayed from me when you did this. You led your flock down that road. You're repulsive to me now, okay? And the whole gay thing, permanently kicking them to the curb because in your ignorance, in your lack, this is all him, in your lack of reading the word, you missed the mark, period, okay? Yeah, these are all showers. No, they're not. This is 50. But it was him. He was talking to me. Okay? Let's get to Psalm 55 through 8. Gather to me, this is what I'm doing, gather to me this consecrated people who made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens proclaim his righteousness, for he is a God of justice. Listen, my people, and I will speak. I will testify against you, Israel. I am God, your God. I bring no charges against you concerning your sacrifices or concerning your burnt offerings, which are ever before me. Okay? So here's what he's saying. And now, according to Jesus, this includes walking in love, because you forgot how to be a real Christian. And her brilliant teaching is the only teaching out there that will get you there, period. If you don't do what he says, you're playing Russian roulette with your salvation, okay? Bottom line. Now, 8, the part where he says, I bring no charges against you concerning your sacrifices or concerning your burnt offerings, which are ever before me. Okay, what he says about that? What you call your sacrifices in life mean nothing to me if you aren't following my word, the Father's ways, okay? So, because y'all bypass that detail, Psalm 58:3 about gays, yeah. Don't believe me, don't care. You'll find out when you get there, okay? Okay, now he wants me to jump to 14 and 15. Sacrifice thank offerings to God. Fulfill your vows to the Most High and call on me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver you, and you will honor me. Thank him for absolutely everything. All of it. All of it is supposed to shape you into being the best Christian, even the bad stuff, okay? Yeah, that's the only way you can get rid of your flesh is... People don't understand that. You can't have your feelings. I know, it's a foreign idea. We're not supposed to have our feelings. We're not supposed to be led by our heart either on making decisions. I know. When you get in the Word, you'll figure it out, okay? You're supposed to be led by this. Not what you feel, what he said. Never by what you feel. You'll always find it in the Word, and he doesn't want you to have your feelings about it. Get over yourself, okay? I had to. Them damn Williamson kids, shh. Well, they're all going to hell, so it brings me a little peace. You know? They're getting punished big time. Don't believe me, guys? Don't care. You'll find out when you get there. That includes Carly. Yeah. Oh, he told me about my daughter. Oh, yeah. Made me feel good. It ain't good for her, but it's good for me. We'll get there. Psalm 65. Here we go. 1 through 2. Praise awaits, right? 65, 1 through 2. Praise awaits you, our God, in Zion. To you our vows will be fulfilled. You who answer prayer, to you all people will come. Okay? If you constantly pray about a person or a situation, he'll answer. He will answer, okay? It's best to find a scripture that speaks of similar situations concerning you as you read your Bible. Make them a part of you, and they will come to pass. They will. I'm living it. Okay, now number 3. When we were overwhelmed by sins, you forgave our transgressions. This world is completely consumed by sin. You don't necessarily see it. Some evidence you do see. This world is filled with morally bankrupt people. That's why Hollywood sifted, for sure. As you read the Bible, your eyes will be opened so you can identify where you sin with attitudes and mindsets. Remember, the Word, according to Jesus, it cures your brain rot and your heart rot if you get in the Word. It drives it out. Well, especially if you're doing songs. It'll drive it out. Let me do a drink. Psalm 4. Blessed are those you choose and bring near to live in your courts. We are filled with the good things of your house, of your holy temple. Okay, what does he say about that? He is only choosing lion spirits, not pig spirits. Jesus says it's choice. It's a how to be a holy Christian 101. You know, when you go to college, there's always an introductory course to the subject, okay? And they always call it so-and-so Algebra 101 or English 101, okay? It's the beginning. It's the foundation, okay? So it's how to be a holy Christian 101. She will set you straight, okay? People think this is a crazy notion that Jesus is only taking those that have mastered being a holy Christian. Okay? Well, I'm supposed to tell you about God made us in His image. Okay? So, we're like Him. He says, I am holy. You better be holy. And Joyce is the only one that can get you to His level. Okay? You can't just listen to it. You got to do it. You're not going to get saved through your ears. No. You're going to have to use your hands to help people. Put people first all the time. No matter what the situation is. In traffic. In the grocery store. At home. You name it. You name a situation. You always bow down to people first. Let them go first. Okay? Always. Say that comment I wrote on. Okay, I did. Don't believe me? Don't care. You'll find out when you get there about going to hell. Okay? You do your part in obeying all His statutes and decrees in the Bible, and He will bless you to the point of nothing, and no one can stop you from being overtaken by blessings. Okay? That's been my life. Okay? 65, but scriptures 5 through 13. We're at 65, 5 through 13. Here we go. You answer us with awesome and righteous deeds, God our Savior, the hope of all the ends of the earth and the farthest seas, who formed the mountains by your power, having armed yourself with strength, who stilled the roaring of the seas, the roaring of their waves, and the turmoil of the nations. The whole earth is filled with awe at your wonders. Where morning dawns, where evening fades, you call forth songs of joy. You care for the land and water it. You enrich it abundantly. The streams of God are filled with water, to provide people with grain, for so you have ordained it. You drench its furrows and level its ridges. You soften it with showers and bless its crops. You crown the year with your bounty, and your carts overflow with abundance. The grasslands of the wilderness overflow. The hills are clothed with gladness. The meadows are covered with flocks, and the valleys are mantled with grain. They shout for joy and sing. This is what he says about this. God is always and forever proving Himself, okay? And the power that He commands. If you truly submit yourself to God, He will surely bless you and protect you. And I'm counting on it. Okay. Here we go. Jesus told me that I have a family. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Jesus told me that I have a family in my eternity. My 2 sons and any children my daughter creates. That's right. I get them in heaven. I sure do. My daughter and those people, the Ottomans, will be sent to hell. Their eternity is there. Okay? Don't believe me? Don't care. You'll find out when you get there. Okay, Carly? You'll find out when you get there. And I'll have your kids. So keep cranking them out. Okay? I appreciate it. Well, at least you get to enjoy them while they're little. But I'll have them for eternity. You'll just have them for this amount of time. You and the Ottomans, y'all are so stupid. Oh well. I get them for eternity. You don't. Okay. Let's see. Jesus told me that I have a family. Okay. My daughter, I said that. Remind them what God has said about rebellion and unforgiveness to Carly. Yeah. The spirit of rebellion, you go to hell. That's the punishment for that. Because it's disobedience to God. Okay? Because you're not following the Father's ways. Okay? And the unforgiveness, there again, it's walking you right to hell. Yeah. I imagine Eric is a narcissist. Yes, he is. He has to be. He's already going to hell. It doesn't matter what he did. He was going to hell anyways. Okay? Yeah. Because he's always being God. You know it. Nancy knows it, his wife. All right, okay, 67. Here we go. That's okay. I get them for eternity. I can wait. About 10 years. Because they'll have to be raptured. Because they're still young. Yeah. He'll rapture them. We'll probably be there at the same time. You know? Okay, here we go. Because that's what he said about the cancer kids. They're going to have the highest incident of cancer. Yeah. Sure. 67. Read, then commentary. Good, it's short. May God be gracious to us and bless us and make his face shine on us, so that your ways may be known on earth, your salvation among the nations. May the peoples praise you, God. May all the peoples praise you. May the nations be glad and sing for joy. For you rule the peoples with equity and guide the nations of the earth. May the peoples praise you, God. May all the peoples praise you. The land yields its harvest. God, our God, blesses us. May God bless us still. Said all the ends of the earth will fear him. Okay, here's what he said about this. I suffered from brain rot in this regard, and stuffed my murdering my 2 children and went about my life trying to be the best version of me, giving no thought to what I've done, murdering my 2 children that God blessed me with. We all have sinned and have totally forgotten some of the stuff that we have done. Or maybe we didn't know that we were sinning, okay? If you do not want any hiccups during transitioning at death, get on your knees in private and spill your guts. He wants you to speak truth about your untruth. He said, remind them. I have one. It's called My Truth. It's in my YouTube. It's in Facebook, I'm pretty sure. No, I don't think it is. I think it got deleted. It don't matter. But anyways, it's in my YouTube. It's called My Truth. So yeah, I did just that. Okay? And he healed me, and I get to go to heaven. Okay? Because I spoke my raw truth. Didn't filter it for all the world to see. I was a demonstration on what you're supposed to do. What is expected of you if you expect to go to heaven. Okay? All right, here we go. Psalm 68:20. Our God is a God who saves your life from going to hell, because God set up hell for the fallen angels. Okay? But in doing that, he set the stage for our punishment as well, if we ever did Satan's bidding. But if you weren't one of those 3 things, the pedos, the rapists, the evil murderers, and that doesn't involve soldiers, okay? But if you weren't one of those three things that get you immediately sifted, you were sent to purgatory, okay? And Jesus said that when he raptures us on earth, he's grabbing all of them in purgatory. Yep. I do believe I'm done. I'm done. That's it. Right? Making sure. I'm done. All right, people. As usual, it's a pleasure. All right? Okay. I'll be here next Monday as well. And while I'm on this journey, I guess I'm going to continue when it starts. I was listening to a video. It was December, not November. I guess in my mind, when he told me 6 months, I started counting. But no, I spoke December, so he told me December in one of the showers, I guess, okay? All right, so may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. We got this. We're going to get raptured. We don't have to go through Revelations. All you got to do is hurry and become the best Christian. If you have doubts, what would Jesus do? And be honest with yourself. Okay? Do it till it hurts. It's going to hurt. It's not going to tickle, okay? Because then it's not doing any good if you're not hurting. That's just raw truth, okay? Take it for somebody who knows. Yeah. All right, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. All right, I speak peace over you out there, Facebook land. I'll see you next Monday. Okay, love you. Bye.